Good evening. We begin tonight here with the breaking news and the desperate search for Nancy Guthrie. Just a short time ago, Savannah Guthrie putting out a new message tonight, making a powerful appeal to the public. It comes as another deadline arrives from that potential abductor who had demanded millions in Bitcoin. That second deadline is here. And authorities still do not know if the ransom demand is real. The family had no choice but to take the threat seriously. And just a short time ago, Savannah Guthrie turning to the public now in what she calls their hour of desperation.
Hi there, everybody. I wanted to come on and just share a few thoughts as we enter into another week of this nightmare. I just want to say, first of all, thank you so much for all of the prayers and the love that we have felt, my sister and brother and I, and that our mom has felt. Because we believe that somehow, some way, she is feeling these prayers and that God is lifting her even in this moment and in this darkest place. We believe our mom is still out there. We need your help. Law enforcement is working tirelessly around the clock, trying to bring her home, trying to find her. She was taken and we don't know where. And we need your help. So I'm coming on just to ask you, not just for your prayers, but no matter where you are, even if you're far from Tucson, if you see anything, if you hear anything, if there's anything at all that seems strange to you, that you report to law enforcement. We are at an hour of desperation, and we need your help.
Tonight, this new appeal from Savannah Guthrie comes as that second and final deadline has arrived from someone claiming to be Nancy Guthrie's abductor. They had demanded millions in Bitcoin, as I mentioned off the top. They offered no proof of life. Tonight, Savannah now asking for everyone's help across this country, well beyond Tucson. Still so many questions tonight in this investigation, and here's Aaron Katursky.
Tonight, that new plea from Savannah Guthrie after an agonizing 8 days.
We are at an hour of desperation, and we need your help.
The post coming just hours before a deadline to send millions in Bitcoin to someone claiming to be Nancy Guthrie's kidnapper. The FBI has been unable to determine whether the ransom demand is credible, but over the weekend, Savannah posted this solemn and cryptic message telling whoever abducted her mother in the dark of night she would pay without asking for proof her mother's alive.
We received your message, and we understand. We beg you now to return our mother to us so that we can celebrate with her. This is the only way we will have peace. This is very valuable to us, and we will pay.
There have been two messages from the purported kidnapper that law enforcement sources told ABC News appear to have come from the same sender, using the same encryption tools to cover their tracks. But tonight, with the deadline now here, the Today host with a new message, and this time it's addressed not to a potential abductor, but to the public, an appeal for anyone to help.
The message that was released a few hours ago today is really not to the kidnappers, it's to the rest of us across this country to help her look for her mother.
Over the weekend, investigators returned to Nancy Guthrie's house, inspecting rooftop cameras, towing a car, and examining what appears to be a septic tank. FBI agents seen going door to door in her neighborhood. Investigators also returned to daughter Annie's house, where Nancy had dinner and game night before the family brought her home. This busy intersection is not far from where Nancy Guthrie lives, and as police search for useful video, they focused on cameras like this one, and police say they've gathered data from nearly every intersection like this across Tucson. And they're zeroing in on overnight hours when there wouldn't have been many cars on the road. Guthrie's quiet desert neighborhood would have been dark when police believe she was abducted, minimizing the effectiveness of home security cameras. Tonight, billboards are up in nearby states as the search grinds into its second week with no suspects and no new leads. At Nancy Guthrie's church, where members first alerted her family when she didn't show up for Sunday services, the congregation is keeping the faith.
We pray for protection over Nancy right now in this moment, in body, mind, and soul.
that community, the family not giving up hope. Aaron back with us tonight. And Aaron, you heard Savannah there say we're at an hour of desperation here. Previous messages, they had addressed any potential kidnapper or kidnappers, but Savannah's plea late today was really to the public at large, to everyone there in Tucson and really well beyond Tucson.
Begging everyone, anyone for help, David. And her agony in that plea must reflect the frustration that her family is feeling as this investigation, stretching now into a second week, is so far coming up empty. David.
Aaron Guthrie in Tucson tonight. Aaron, thank you. To the other news this Monday night, into the Jeffrey Epstein case, Ghislaine Maxwell appearing virtually before a House committee, pleading the Fifth today. Tonight, you'll see the video right here. Her lawyer saying she is prepared to speak honestly if granted clemency, and what her lawyer said about President Trump and President Clinton. Rachel Scott on the Hill tonight.